Good morning, everybody. My name's Tanya Sesmonero from Vida Coaching, and I'm a career and work-life balance coach. And today I wanted to talk to you about CVs, because I think when you're applying for jobs, sometimes hundreds and hundreds of people are also applying for jobs and the same job as you. And a lot of people want to know how they can make their CV the one that is selected for interview. And so I thought I'd come on and share some tips with you today. So my 3 ways to make your CV stand out from the crowd are as follows. Number 1 is to start strong. So for your CV, you really need to make sure that recruiters are captivated from the beginning. So you want to make sure that when they're reading it, basically recruiters tend to spend about 7 seconds on average reviewing CVs, and that makes them understand whether they're going to put you in the yes, no, or maybe pile. So what you obviously want to be in the yes pile, and in order to captivate their attention from the off, you want your CV, your summary, your profile that you put at the beginning with all your skills and experience in to really hit them between the eyes. So have a think about, it's only 4 or 5 lines, so it's about, how can you really make an impression and show them what skills you have to offer them and why they should be interviewing you for the job. Number 2 is make sure that you make your CV easy to read. So it's very tempting, especially when you've been in business for a long time, you've got a lot of experience, you've maybe worked in 5 companies, 10 companies even, to go through all your experience to make sure that people really know what you can do. But the problem is that, as I say, recruiters have hundreds of applicants for jobs, and so they don't have time to be reading reams and reams of information. So what is important is that you make sure you include the key information, but just stick to it being 2 pages. And by 2 pages, I mean 2 sides, not 4 sides. So 2 pages, and also, lots of white space and really clear, so that it's very, very easy for the person who's looking at your CV to see exactly what your experience is immediately and to make a quick decision to interview you. And it's when you get to interview that you can really expand on what you've put on your CV and really give the recruiter a really good idea of all that lovely experience that you've got. And my 3rd and final way of making your CV stand out from the crowd is to tailor your CV to the job. So a lot of people, it can be pretty demoralizing applying for jobs when you're just applying for loads and loads of jobs, and sometimes you don't hear anything back at all, or very rarely do you get feedback on these things, which is I know very difficult. And so sometimes it's just really easy to just send out the same CV. It's quick, and and you can just fire off a load of CVs. But that isn't the best way to get selected for interview. What you need to do is make sure that you're looking at the job description for the job and tailoring your CV so it's got those keywords in there that you can see in the job description, all those key skills that they're asking for. Because often recruiters now use systems where they're putting in the keywords and they're finding CVs that match those keywords, so that have those keywords within them. So it is important to make sure that you do reflect that in your CV, not kind of really obviously and just putting them all over the place so it looks a bit ridiculous, but I'm sure you know that, but just make sure that some of those keywords are in there, so that even if they're not using a computer system and they're just reviewing it personally, they can kind of look at their job description and say, yeah, that person has all what, you know, everything we need for this job, and it's really easy for them to tell that, so they want to know more and they want to interview you. So those are my 3 ways to make your CV stand out from the crowd. If you want to know a bit more, I have written a blog on it on my website, so I will put the details of how to find that blog in the comments section. And if you want to know any more about how I can help you to develop your CV and really make it a very compelling document, then please do get in touch. Or, you know, if any family members, you know, or friends need some help, then send them my way. Thanks very much for listening, and I hope to hear and see from you all again. Thank you. Bye.